Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol WAC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Pretty crazy move today. Overall, the bulls did still make progress, but somewhat of a buzzkill. And by no means am I saying this, ruined the entire chart. But I mean, from where it was to then where it pulled back to, there is perspective that goes into this. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought, right there, and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart right now looks pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, even with the pullback, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build an overall higher base. And as long as those higher bases are being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. And case in point right now, and I should note, I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had more so kind of a day trader perspective and outlook going in. But as far as, once again, that overall perspective, right here, the price bounced very nicely off that 55-cent mark. Why is 55 cents so important? Well, this all revolves around a very foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So let's first just establish this first part, areas of resistance. Yeah, at one point you can see 55 cents without doubt was an area of resistance. However, the price was broken above it right there. So according to the rule, like I said, when resistances are broken, you want to see them act as support, and you can see the price acted as support right there. And then again, during the final 30 minutes, once again, acted as support right there. So far, so good. As long as 55 cent holds, and that's going to have the entire chart still very firmly in the bull's grasp. I mean, if you think about it, let's say that happens a few more times before starting to work its way back up. What would you have in that instant right there? Well, you'd have a big old base of lows right there. Previous base of lows would be down there. If you picture these as overall stair steps, hey, they're still heading and progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. So if you haven't connected those dots, 55 cents, definitely that important level of support going into tomorrow. So we'll see if the bulls can stay up above it or not. As far as levels of resistance, right up there around 75 cents seems to be where the sellers are hanging out at currently. All in all, though, like I said, assuming you care about the grand scope of things, bulls are still in full control. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.